The empowerment the NDCs needed, according to the Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs, BASIL Williams, is for the development of social cohesion in Guyana.
And so you could have a retired engineer, you could have a retired accountant giving service in a community or in a village council. That was the whole idea of enhancing local government and local government reform, to bring people closer together. And that's one of the provisions in the Constitution, to engender social cohesiveness at the local level. And we believe that that would remove all that tension at the national level whenever election comes around every 5 years or so.
The NDCs will now have more powers to establish and maintain their own constabulary and institute fines for persons who breach waste disposal regulations. If a proprietor is found guilty of blocking waterways, the NDC can now introduce fines. Minister of Communities RONALD BULKAN was in support of the new amendments to the Local Authority Amendment Bill of 2015. He said it will pave the way for the rebirth and renewal of local democracy in the country.
It will enable the administration to set about the task to repair the broken system that we have inherited. Mr. Speaker, the management and maintenance of communities, it's not the direct responsibility of the central government, but rather of local government. This is what our Constitution provides, Mr. Speaker. In this regard, Article 12, 71(1), 74(1), and Article 74(3) of the Constitution is unambiguous.
The former PPC administration had instituted a number of IMCs and NDCs in most of the communities across the country. Persons who had no idea or the need of the communities, much less the name of the streets in the communities, were placed as chairmen and overseers. Some villages, like Plaisance on the east coast of Demerara, came out in protest to such actions. Minister BULKAN stated that communities required further care and attention which it cannot receive from a ministry,
but rather which is the responsibility of 71 councils and of 585 directly elected constituency representatives. Mr. Speaker, this is what local government elections will allow for. And I venture to say that no one should interfere any longer with this process.
When the new leaders would have been sworn in at the various NDCs or after March 18 local government elections, there would be a clear roadmap to that, which will guide them in making better their roads, streetlights, drainage, playgrounds, waste disposal, security, among others, giving rise to lawfulness and possible happiness in their communities. George